Two brothers steal $12,600 and find themselves trapped in a game of wits with a man trapped down a well.
Don't Tell a Soul is a 2021 thriller, and it's set against a backdrop of a rundown American town in the middle of nowhere. Today, we'll recap and review the events of this film, so let's check it out.
Joey is dragged from his bedroom by his brother Matt and out into the cold of their industrial town in Midwest America. He's taking him to a derelict home that's being cleared of termites to break in and steal some money Matt says is hidden in a candy tin in a drawer in the bedroom. Unwillingly, Joey puts on a gas mask, breaks a window in the dark, abandoned home, and quietly sneaks around by flashlight. As predicted, he opens the drawer and is stunned to find the candy tin. They're on their way out when security guard Dave crosses their path. They stop momentarily and they make a break for it, and Dave chases them through the woods. As they run away, Joey drops a gas mask as Dave is hot on their heels before he falls through a hole hidden by the autumn leaves. The brothers listen but can't hear anyone calling for help from the hole and carry on through the woods. Back at home that night, we meet their mother Carol. Unfortunately, she's sick and we get the idea she's not getting any better. Joey's concerned that the security guard who fell down the well was hurt, and Matt is unfazed and doesn't seem to care either way.
It's too much for Joey though. So the next day, he hops on his bike and he heads back to the woods. He returns to the well, and Dave shouts up to him. But he doesn't know that this is one of the kids that got him into this mess. So he shouts out to him for help.
He lies and says his name is Matt as Dave asks him to call 911. Joey returns his findings to Joey, but he isn't having any of it. He backhands Joey hard and reminds him they stole $12,600 from the house. If they save Dave, he'll recognize them and Joey will go to prison. After all, he was the one who broke in. Joey brings Matt around and convinces him to go to the well and get him some water. Hearing Joey speak to someone else at the top of the well, Dave figures out they're the brothers he chased through the woods. He says he doesn't care what they are doing and that he just needs help getting out of the well. Matt is against helping him and doesn't like Dave's tone. He's so annoyed by his attitude that he unzips his fly and urinates on Dave while he's trapped in the hole. Joey is dragged away, but later he sneaks some food out of the refrigerator and returns to the woods. They connect over their faith and having an older brother who they like, while Dave tries to appeal to Joey's good nature to convince him to help. They speak for a while, but Joey isn't ready and gets ready to leave. He promises to bring back some blankets as Dave shouts for him to stay. Under the cover of night, Joey brings him back a cover and some supplies as well as a walkie-talkie so they can communicate while they're apart. Dave reveals he used to have a family, but he's separated from his wife now. He believes that Joey will save him from the well despite taking his time. Matt is waiting for Joey on the porch when he comes home and confronts him about visiting Dave. He's very threatening and warns Joey not to go back again.
He uses emotional blackmail, accusing him of not loving their mother and asserting himself as the man of the house now that their father is gone. Later, he radios Dave from his bedroom. Their connection begins to build, and we sense that these two lonely individuals are starting to form an unexpected friendship.
Matt drags Joey back to the house. He plans to get something else from it. He sneaks under the tarp covering the home and returns a moment later carrying a gas canister. As Joey realizes what his plan is, Matt makes a break for it. He unscrews the fire extinguisher as he runs. Matt and Joey tussle as Joey tries to stop him, but Matt is too powerful and he wrestles Matt off, throwing the canister down the hole onto Dave. Dave choked on the gas as Matt takes Joey in a chokehold and told him that if he ever came back to the well, he'll kill Joey and throw him down there too so that no one would ever find his body. Matt tries to radio Dave and becomes more distressed as Dave stays silent. Joey is furious with Matt and distant the following morning. Matt says he will get together with some friends and party with girls the next night. He suggests Joey come as a peace offering. He doesn't want to go but decides he will just because Matt doesn't want him there. He arrives at the rundown motel room where Matt has gathered together a group of shady characters for a party he's paying for with the stolen money. The money meant for their mom's medical bills. Joey confronts Matt after telling him their dad would regret his existence. He touches a nerve and Matt outs him in front of the whole party as a thief. The partygoers shove and pull Joey before he shouts that Matt killed a man.
They seem to be paying attention, but he realizes none of them believe him. Matt chases him from the party and grabs a rake out of the back of his truck. He swings it at him and makes vaguely threatening comments about their mother. Finally, he whacks Joey with the rake, knocking him to the floor.
As Joey runs away, Matt chucks the rake shaft at his back, knocking him onto his knees. Joey finds his mom waiting up for him when he gets home, waiting for someone to talk to. She apologizes to him for how Matt treats him and reminds him that she's always there for him. Joey's mom has been watching the rolling news, and the story of a murderer on the loose comes back on. Apparently, a man shot and killed his wife and daughter, and he's been on the run ever since. A mugshot appears on the screen. Joey's heart sinks. It's Dave.
His real name is Randy. Joey goes to his room to try and process this revelation as the radio crackles to life as Dave attempts to radio him. He's been injured by the gas, but not killed.
Joey says he knows who Randy really is. Randy tells him to come and visit him in the morning. The following morning, Joey is at the hole. He used the gas mask that Joey dropped while he was running away to survive. He reveals he saw them robbing the house and planned to steal what they were robbing. Joey says he knows he shot his family and burned his house down. He asks him why he still wants him to call the cops. Now that he's all over the news, he would prefer Joey kept it quiet and brought him a rope instead. Joey says he could claim the reward money if he turned him in, but Randy is sure that he won't tell the cops. Joey says that he'll get the rope and help him on one condition, that he'll come to the house and punish Matt.
Joey comes back to hear Matt shouting at his mom. He accuses her of being on pain pills and doing nothing all the time. Then, Matt smashes up the living room after Carol accuses him of stealing her pills. Joey reveals that he did take the pills while cradling his frightened mother.
Matt mocks them both before storming out of the room, saying that he hates it there. Joey comes back with the rope the next day. He ties one end around a tree and throws the other down to Randy, who hoists himself up and out of the well. As he climbs to the surface, Joey gives him a hand and pulls him out, then gets him a branch to use as a cane. Randy gets up and apologizes to Joey as he draws a gun from his waistband and points it at him. He holds the gun on him for a moment before he lowers it and turns it over, handing it to Joey. Joey enjoys the wait and fires a few pretend shots. He tells Randy that the police are looking for him in 5 states. Dave doesn't seem too fazed and goes to say something but stops himself. Joey raises the gun and tells Randy to finish his sentence. He says he should kill Randy for what he did to his family, but he doesn't. He returns the gun and Randy says they need to go to his house to get cash, a car, and settle the score with Matt. They come back to the house and Randy comes into the lounge. He tells them to stay put while he searches for clothes. Carol is obviously upset by this strange behavior from Joey. Bringing a known criminal on the run home is a little more strange than what he usually gets up to. Meanwhile, Matt approaches 2 cops, Officer Crane and Officer Smith. He tells them that he saw Joey break into the house and steal the money and that he can take them straight to him.
Back at the house, Joey asks Randy to take him away with him when he runs away. Joey says he'll tell the police everything if he doesn't take him with him, so Randy agrees.
As they drive off, the cop car with Matt in the back rounds the corner. They both stop as Joey realizes that they've been caught. Randy takes the gun and casually walks to the cops. He shoots Smith and begins a standoff with Crane as Matt tries to escape from the back seat. Joey gets in between them to try to stop them, but Randy uses the distraction to shoot Crane. He takes her gun and gives it to Joey. Matt shouts to be let out from the back seat as Randy gets the car keys to let Matt out. They march him to the woods at gunpoint where they plan to put him down the well. Matt pleads with Joey, but Joey is cold after months of torment. Seeing no option, Matt jumps down the hole. Randy encourages Joey to shout at him, tell him he's the boss now, and release all his anger for Matt. Randy encourages him before returning the gun and revealing that he has to go down the hole now.
Joey says he can't. Now that they've riled Matt up, he'll kill him. But Randy won't listen. He shoves him hard down into the hole. Matt starts beating Joey relentlessly, headbutting him as he pins his limp body against the wall.
Limping away, Randy was stopped by Carol toting a rifle. She found him with the GPS from the walkie-talkie. She reveals her past with violent men, that she knows when she sees one, and that it was her who shot the boy's father. Down in the well, Matt snaps out of his rage as Joey lies limp and won't respond to his calls. Carol shoots Randy and follows the trail into the woods to find her sons while Matt desperately tries to bring Joey back to consciousness. To Matt's relief, Joey comes back to life, dazed and battered. From above, they hear the calls of their mom as she stumbles through the leaves to save them. She reaches down the well for them both as orchestral string music plays and the film fades to black. Don't Tell a Soul is a short, punchy thriller with a tight script that keeps its central premise moving along at a good pace. Matt and Joey's relationship is intense and believable, with Matt making a fantastic villain to Joey's gentle naivety.
Don't Tell a Soul is a short, punchy thriller with a tight script that keeps its central premise moving along at a good pace. Matt and Joey's relationship is intense, but believable, with Matt making a fantastic villain to Joey's gentle naivety. This movie isn't overly shocking or dark, but it does enough work to give itself a strong, ominous mood, while staying watchable enough with a few fun twists for simple Saturday viewing. Please subscribe to our channel to be notified when we upload, and don't forget to suggest movies that you want us to recap in the future in the comments down below.